This is No Frills ASMR. I just recorded a video about the United States interstate system in a soft-spoken voice. I have a cold, and it's hard to kind of control my voice volume because of the cold. So I thought I'd record it again with a whisper in case that was too loud for anybody. So that's kind of weird. I'm just basically gonna do the same video again with a whisper. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm still not sure I can control it. And I don't know if whispering might make me want to cough. But I have some tea, so. Alright, let's try this. So, I want to talk about the United States interstate system, which are the roads in the U.S. And there are basically three types. There are highways, freeways, and interstates. And, like I call any road that I'm driving on, basically, that's not a, regular surface street, a highway. And the truth is that is incorrect. A highway is a very specific kind of road compared to an interstate. Highways are the smaller kind of, you might think of them like a country road, but they're oftentimes bigger than that. They can be 4 lanes, but they often have intersections. They can run through towns. Generally, their speed limit is 55 or less. If they're going through a town, it can go down to 35 or less than that, even if there's a school. That's all I have, I guess. They oftentimes have head-on roads, so you have a lane here and a lane here, and you're driving towards each other. So that's a highway. And a lot of times they're very scenic. Sometimes they're not, but some highways are very scenic. So, a sip of sorry. Okay. An interstate can have a toll, so they can be a toll road or not. Most of them are not, but some of them are. They have on and off ramps, so they don't have like an intersection and highways can have stoplights or stop signs, those kind of intersections. But they can also have driveways. Businesses enter onto highways. Interstates, you don't get any of that. There's no business, entering. It's just on and off ramps. There's no head-on. The way interstates work, they have, 2, 4, maybe 6, maybe 8 lanes on either side. And then there's like a grassy knoll. I can't think of a word for that, and I don't know why. I couldn't think of it before, and I can't think of it now. Anyway, and the traffic goes on either side of that, so you shouldn't ever be head-on with anybody on an interstate. There are no cross streets, and they're multi-state. They go from state to state. A freeway is basically an interstate that's in a city. So it's not going multi-state, it's staying within the city, but it does have off and on ramps. It should have no head-on. It has no cross streets. I don't know about the toll part. They probably could be, but I don't know. So a freeway, kind of, unlike a highway, which would go through town. A freeway, they often will build bridges, or just they build it around the town, or sometimes kind of above the town, or through the town, but it's up higher. So you're never having cars. It's faster and safer, I think, is the idea of these, by having no head-on, by having no cars pulling into traffic. You're just all going the same direction. So there are on-off ramps, but they're, you're moving with with the flow of traffic. So that's the difference between a highway, an interstate, and a freeway. So we'll take a look at my atlas here. So this is an atlas of the United States with all the roads on it. And the interstates are shown in blue, and they have their red, white, and blue signs. The highways are these red roads. The smaller red ones, those are highways. And I believe that the green roads, like right here, are toll roads. So I think you can tell a toll road because it's green. I only just realized that right this moment, but I think that's right. So the odd numbered roads, like Interstate 75, run north to south, south to north. The even number roads run east to west and west to east. And kind of interesting, they start, so interstates start with 5 over here. And it goes 5, 15, 25, 35. So they go up. So it starts low here and they get higher up until you're at Interstate 95 on the main coast. And the interstates start low in the south. It's like Interstate 10, 20, 40, and they get higher up as they go north. So the highest number interstate is up in the north, like here's 90. Well, highways, and this I didn't know until today, are the exact opposite, which is very smart. So this is Highway 2 up in the north, and they get higher as they go south. So by the time you're down here, you're at like Highway 70. And it's the same with the highways going east. The highway right here in Maine is Highway 1. And they get bigger as they go out to Highway 101 on the coast, on the west coast. So that way you don't have, 2 roads, interstates named 5. Like, you wouldn't have a Highway 5 and an Interstate 5 in California. You're going to have opposite numbers, 101 and 5, and same over here. So that was smart. I did notice that in California, they call their highways like the 5. And we say I-75, I-80, I-70 for interstate. So it's I for interstate, I-75. That's just interesting. I don't know. Just different custom, I guess. So the states decide the speed limits on the highways. Every state can decide their own. But there was a time after the oil crisis when the prices of gas were really high and the government was trying to control people. Not control, but trying to tamp it all down a little. So they wanted to make everybody drive slower so you would use less gasoline. So they wanted there to be a national speed limit of 55 miles an hour. But it's up to the states to decide that. So they had to basically convince the states to do that. And the way they convinced them was that the federal government gives the states money to take care of the interstates within their state. So they basically told them they'd withhold that money if they didn't make it a 55 mile per hour speed limit. So everybody agreed that was a great idea to have 55 miles an hour. So that became the way of the land for a lot of years. It was 55. feel like it was right after Sammy Hagar made a song, I Can't Drive 55, that they started to change that and made it 65 and 68. And Montana, for a while, didn't have any speed limit at all. They would say something like, just drive what's reasonable and proper. I don't know, I think now they have like a 95-mile-an-hour speed limit. But these roads out here, they're like very flat, and you can see for a long way. So they're kind of easy to drive very fast on and still feel safe. They're not like congested generally, although maybe that's changed now. I haven't been there in a long time. So anyway, I thought that was all pretty interesting. So yeah, odd numbers, the 5s and the 3s and those numbers are going north to south, south to north, and the even numbers are going west, east, east to west. So that's just something to know when you're traveling. Can help you. Alright, I don't think I have anything else to say about that. So yeah, that's the U.S. interstate system. Interstates, freeways, and highways. Let's sort these out. Okay, city. Where's city go? Freeway. No head-on. Well, that can be an interstate or a freeway. We'll put those two kind of together. Can be a toll. I don't know that any highways have tolls. Maybe they do, I'm not sure. No cross streets. That's interstates and freeways. They shouldn't have any cross streets. Multi-state, that is interstate alone. Intersections, highways can have intersections. 55, highway. Towns, highway. On and off ramps, that's freeway or interstates. So there you go. Yeah, sorry about my, I'm even having trouble whispering. I'm hoping this cold goes away soon because it's bugging me. But it's okay. I don't know, maybe you can't tell. Like, I can tell. I can hear it. I can feel it. But, anyway, hopefully you found that interesting. I just thought it was kind of interesting, so I wanted to share it. Alright, well, talk to you soon.